What's his favorite thing of being a horse?
He said at the beginning it seemed to be very interesting, but he back to 2 3 years ago he's gonna choose another
Chosen right.
another profession or something.
What was growing up? What did he want? What was his like? What did
You
he
get
want?
betting one, you want to check it.
What did he want to be growing up?
You want to be a car dealer.
Really?
Yeah, it's a good money.
It's not. Tell him it's not too late. Tell him I'll buy a car.
He'll be Because when you get married, it's not easy to change your profession. Yeah.
He applied for cream, fresh razor, which is what I always check before I get in the chair. Make sure the razor is fresh. And then had people try to use their razor before it's always good to make sure. This looks good. That got my first haircut in Iran. This guy was first time cutting an American's hair and a black American's hair. So yeah, watch it. Nice to meet you. Alright guys, these guys are playing sand soccer. Looks like they're training. Wow. This looks hard. Salam. What's your name? Nice to meet you. How old are you?
I'm
14? How long have you been doing this?
7 years.
7 years. Wow. Are you
For soccer itself,
okay?
but for physical training,
They do in the sand.
in the sun, it's very difficult.
I see.
So you're just one year with this kind of training.
America.
You know?
Do they want to be when they grow up? Like, what's one of the Spain? He wants to move to Spain.
Spain to play there.
To play. Okay, he wants to play in the league in Spain.
One of the best teams over there, like Real Madrid, Barcelona.
Yeah. Alright guys, so this guy wants to move to Spain to play in the league. So is it
Inter Miami.
Miami?
Miami is the one that Messi played.
Oh, Miami.
Messi plays there.
Oh, I see. No Messi? See, no Messi. Oh, they do. Yeah. Yes. Nice to meet you, brother. So, what's your name?
I am Priya.
Priya. Don. Nice to meet you. How old are you?
5.
15. Wow. Nice. So are you guys from Yas? No? Shiraz, really? So you just Isfahan. We were just in Isfahan just earlier. Yeah, I'm from Shiraz. Yeah. Nice. Alright guys. Alright. Take care. Goodbye guys. Nice meeting you. Goodbye. Take care of yourselves. Y'all good luck in your sports. Thank you guys. See ya. Tell them good luck. Tell them good luck. And tell them cook. You say what? What? Alright guys. It's a good guy. If I stopped it.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Doc. Keep it going, Charles. Back at it with another video. Man, yeah, let's get into it. I thought I'd just drop a little positivity in the in this video. But it's a guy, a content creator by the name of Bearded Backpack, and he travels to different places. And the last one he was in Afghanistan. It was pretty awesome watching that. Especially him being a black man and everything. And yeah, the vibes were just cool. It was just right. Like I said, it's cool and it's peace in the Middle East. But yeah. So my favorite part was probably towards the ending when he got a chance to stand over the mountains and the cliffs and stuff, and he was just like, having a surrealistic moment or whatever. But this one here in this video that uh, I'm gonna show you, or probably before, I don't know, before or after. Oh, you could the barber, him and the barber was just chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? Like it was all good, bro. Both cracking jokes. You know what I'm saying? That was awesome, bro. Um, it's like two brothers from a different mother. Especially when like that's the thing about travel. When you travel, you travel with dignity and respect and other people's culture and stuff. He walked in the barbershop. What's crazy, bro? Even in the video, in this video I'm gonna drop, um, he knew how to line up like Black American hair. Like, even when the black dude got up, bearded backpack, the content creator, when he got up, he was like, it was pretty good, and it was especially for him to be, I guess, his first Black American to get a haircut there, something like that, out there where he was at in Iran. I thought that was pretty awesome, bro. He showed a little bit of part of the humanity, and the beauty of Iran, and not just the war-torn cities and just ongoing wars that we see normally every day via news outlets, Al Jazeera, however you want to call it. I swear to God, that YouTube channel just swears it feels like a fucking Call of Duty channel, Al Jazeera, whatever you want to call it. I forgot. I think that's what it's called, but it just mainly shows like Middle Eastern news and shit like that, and it's a pretty good content site. But I wouldn't get too caught up in the war and shit like that. Sometimes I do go to it to watch like financial, updates of what's going on with stocks and shit like that. But yeah, dude, he was just in there getting his hair cut. He was just chopping it up with him. And who would have thought a black man from America go all the way to Iran and see the traditional, beautiful parts of Iran, and get knowledge on it, and the boys that he met while they were playing soccer practice, whatever, you know, um, he asked them questions like, "Yeah, what do you guys want to be, grow up?" One of them said he wanted to go to Spain and play soccer. The other one's just probably, really was just to make it out, it didn't look polished, whatever, but you can tell like what no fancy shit that they were doing, you know what I'm saying? That's how the greatest always come out of something not the best, always. I don't know what it is with that, but it just is. Um, and even like the boys on during the soccer practice scene, or that he taped or whatever, they remind me of some of my homies back in Chicago. In Chicago, it's a lot of Middle Eastern people there, a lot of Muslims there and stuff like that. They remind me of some of the homies back in Chicago, bro. Like, someone used to play soccer. Someone's really into cars and stuff. Oh yeah, not to get off topic, but in the video when he's getting his haircut, he said something about like, instead of being a barber, the Iranian dude said, instead of being a barber, I would rather be a car seller, a car dealer. But because he got married, he had to do what he had to do and take that trade, And the guy was just supporting him, like, yeah, it's not too late, da 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 da. But yeah, even back in Chicago, I had a lot of Middle Eastern homies, and even in like workshop mechanic shops, bro, and in the hood, bro, when I was walking down like 79th and shit, there's a lot of Arabic car places. Like I said in my last few videos, they get a lot of imports from different parts of their country, and sometimes on a Friday you'll see them drag racing the Arabs and Mexicans and Latinos and shit. What I'm saying? That was just a culture, Chicago, type culture, but they remind me of the homies, that was pretty dope seeing that shit, bro. Bro, it was fucking dope, G. Um, it's just peace and vibes, bro. Like I said, seeing that part remind me of the homies, and the fact that this guy was wanting to be a car dealer is crazy, it's pretty awesome, especially with him being in Iran, most people think like the worst shit, the bad shit, like they're just terrorists and just all type of fuck shit, bro. That's not really necessarily true, bro. I mean, to an extent, but that's just because of history, beefs and shit, And basically, shit got biblical, Shit got so real, man. They put it in the book and they named it the Bible, So it was real shit going on. So much real shit they needed a chosen one to figure that shit out from. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. I ain't trying to offend nobody. That's just me, But yeah, two cultures coming together, just chopping it up, Bros out there just traveling, especially throughout the Middle East. I know he's got videos of him in Africa, a few parts of him in Africa. It's pretty cool. I want to go there someday, visit some parts of Africa and the Middle East. That's really about it, I mean, I would go to South Central America. I want to try that soon, but like I said, that's all probably going to be in the near future. Just focus on investing right now. Hopefully things will look up, But other than that, like, this dude just keeps traveling. I think it's pretty awesome, especially with him being in the mountains. Man, bro, that's sick, bro. Dude's in the mountains and shit, bro. And it's so beautiful up there. It's crazy. I think I'm moving to Iran, bro. That's my next biggest move, bro. I'm gonna move to Iran, bro. Give me like a Mercedes Benz and shit for a nice little house, something like that. Oh man, bro, I'll take my house out. Persian carpets and gold sinks and shit, bro. Fresh food, not necessarily processed, anything like that, Just become like a big investor or some shit. Oh shit, bro. That'd be funny as hell, bro. What if I did do that though? I'm thinking about it. Moving to the Middle East. Like I said, it's not as the part that he showed was really peaceful. It's not. Nobody doesn't look stressed out there, like worried about bills and shit. And it's more so. Is the next person all right? Because they benefit. The community benefits within each other. All together. Which is crazy. Yeah, bro. I think it's pretty cool to see that. Especially with a Black American guy, looks like most of us here in America, Black Americans. And he gets to travel and it's all love and stuff. So I think that's awesome, bro. But like I said, it's always peace in the Middle East, man. Everywhere we go, we're just gonna try to make it peace, or just whatever, But yeah, shit, you might see me in the Middle East. I don't know, bro. Might go to Iran. Shit. Might go to Iran. Might go to Syria. Might go to Egypt. Probably might go to Africa. I don't know. Ethiopia. So many choices. But yeah, if anybody travels out and about, drop a comment below. Where's some places you've been that you thought that was amazing and it was just so crazy and sightseeing, or if you've seen some places on social media or a magazine somewhere that you want to go, where is it you want to go, But me, it's definitely the Middle East and Africa. Just the culture, and all that, So yeah, I'm gonna be in a gold Benz, bro. Right down on the fucking road, shit. Oh my god, bro, that shit's awesome, bro. But yeah, his name is what's his name? His name is Bearded Backpack. Bearded Backpacking or something like that. That's his concept. Awesome dude, bro. Really wholesome. Really, really wholesome. Really awesome guy, And the people are nice to him and stuff like that. That's one of the reasons why I kind of go there. Just it's weird because over here in America, we're sought after as like a threat. Oh, they're over there from here, and America propaganda and all that. I wouldn't say necessarily America propaganda, but that's part of it. It's not all of it, but it's part of it. I'd say that they're looked at as like a terrorist and threat too, which is crazy, and that's not the case sometimes. You gotta actually meet people and base people off of character. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they look like you. But or if you're out towards that way. But like I said, yeah, I'm just gonna try save up money, invest, get my shit together, and see if I can go out there. I fuck around, might move out there too. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. And just other things out there look so beautiful, bro. It's just nice out there, bro. Plus, it's just pretty cool, you know. But that's just my take on it. It's your boy Don. Keep it going, Charles. Hey, y'all have a rest and a good night, bro.